Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the groovy Uncle Marcus. Pasa. Yeah, kuna mtu aliniambia nache kufanya hiyo kitu show ikianza. So I'm going to taking it slow. I'll tell you about this episode. For today, I have an award-winning AD. She's been in this film industry for a while. She's done a couple of projects. I'm going to introduce the drum rolls, but I'm trying to be simple and basic also, but energy equal high. As you can see, energy equal tops. So without any further ado, I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you who she is, what she's done. I know she's not she's not a stranger to you. She's a familiar face to you guys. And if you're watching this episode, this is African Real Insights podcast. On this podcast, we talk to the crew, the people behind the scenes. We ask them questions, we ask them ways, we inspire and educate people. If you're wondering, is this thing for me? Can I do it? Here are some people who've done it and they're telling you how they have done it. And if you're into education, you want to learn, what should I do to best, or what can I do to even attain or get those connections? I'll try and give you those. Nasamanga sifundishangi technical aspect, but for this episode and the previous one, I've been giving you technical tips. So we'll also give you 3 tips for this episode. With no further ado, seated on my right side, guys, say hi to Agnes. Agnes, how are you? And thank you so much for honoring the invite.
Thank you
so much. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
This is African Real Insights podcast. Niko na maswali nimeandika hapa, and then as we communicate, I'll also be noting down some things.
No worries. I'm here for you.
Hey, thank you. So just in case you see something and I want to put it in my description, I will add it.
No worries.
Agnes, thank you for honoring. There's someone who's looking at this camera, looking at this set. They're wondering where we're at Jahazi iHub Center. It's a creative space for creatives. It's a space where you can shoot your content, make content, produce, direct, just to push yourself. Sure. Agnes, I am aware, I have met you, we've not interacted as much, but there's someone who's looking and is like, who's this lady? This beautiful black lady seated here. Kindly, introduce ni nani na unafanyanga nini?
Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Agnes Kola. I go by Kola so many times. Mm-hmm. And I'm a first assistant director. Sometimes I double up as a second AD. It depends on the show. And just to name the shows that I've done as a first AD at the top of my head, we have Click Click Bang, we have Grand Little Lie, we have Antai Kantai on Showmax as well. We have Hula Baloo Estate for those who watch Maisha Magic East. I've also done the Real Houses of Nairobi. I know. Season 1, the Real Houses of Nairobi. One with DNR.
Okay. Kina Vera.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was their first AD for the season 1 alongside a lady called Jacqueline Emali. I've also done Igiza as a second AD.
Igiza, I've watched it, I think.
You've watched it as a second AD. I think I got into it at the tail end. I've done so many shows. I've done also international shows.
Films.
Yeah.
International shows?
I've done one called Enough of the Silence. It was a collaboration between Kenya and Nigeria. And I was their second AD under the leadership of Abu Melita. It was amazing to work on that show. She's
quite modest and humble, and I'll just go on into it. Agnes, you won the award for Best Assistant Director for the 2020 Women in Films, India.
Yes.
What did that recognition mean for you as in a male? They normally say it's a male-dominated industry, so what did that?
Oh my! It felt like I'm being seen. And there's a lot that happens for a first AD behind the scenes. Like, we are the people who carry the show. From scheduling to logistics to just telling somebody you need to be here, you need to be there. And it just also showed growth. For me, it showed growth. And it showed I still have to go up and beyond. And amazing thing that happened after that was...
Yeah, what happened?
was now for WIFA, I also became a jury.
Okay.
After.
You got to be a jury in the selection?
Now, after being the best assistant director for that year,
so it opened
now
doors.
For the coming years, I sat in as a jury member.
Okay.
Yes, and also I've also had a good opportunity also for being a jury member at the International Image Film Festival in Zimbabwe, where I was last year.
So you got a chance to travel even?
Yes.
That's really great. Thank you so much for sharing that. And my second question would be, as you've just spoken, the work of an AD. What's the core? If someone is watching this, they want to be an AD, a newcomer, what's the core value? What's the core job as an AD? Yeah. What would you say?
You really need to be good at planning.
Planning.
You really need to tell Marcus, your call time is 8 a.m. And when you come in at 8 a.m., you're starting with breakfast. Immediately after breakfast, you're going to your wardrobe. Immediately after wardrobe, we're coming in for lines, and then you're coming in on set. What does that mean? For logistics, I work on something called a call sheet. So
go ahead and just give me a day. Like, give me a day of an AD.
A day of an AD?
Yeah, how would he go?
First of all, I wake up so early in the morning because so oh my God, a day in an AD, a lot happens. I even feel my mind is just rushing towards it.
They need to see it. These guys need to see what you do.
So ideally on Sundays, I love doing something called a tentative schedule. So a tentative schedule is a whole schedule for the whole week. And the reason why it's called a tentative
schedule,
it's because a tentative is something that can change at any time. So even though I said on Tuesday we're going to come at IHAB, and maybe something happened on Monday and I get a call from the producer or the production manager telling me, Kola, we won't be able to go to IHAB on Tuesday, I'm able to switch up days. And every single day I have to make something called a call sheet. A call sheet in a layman's language, I can say a call sheet is like a timetable. It shows people where they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to be doing at that time, and are we having a unit move. So a call sheet is a document that has call times for both crew and cast.
True.
It has even the weather, because sometimes I'm supposed to shoot maybe in the exterior, and I've checked on my AccuWeather or the weathers in the Google Maps, and they've told me it's going to rain in the afternoon. What does that mean? I'm supposed to do all the exterior scenes in the morning.
Okay.
So that in the afternoon when it rains or the weather changes, I'm inside for the interior scenes, so I'm able to maximize things.
True.
And even in the same thing in the call sheet, it has all the scenes. All the scenes, who are supposed to be there. And also it has, of course, the title of the production you're working on, the date of which you are in, and also it has emergency contacts.
Parking details, emergency contacts.
For the emergency contacts, it's very, what's the word? It's very...
Emergency contact.
Essential.
Yes, in case anything happens.
In case anything happens, you can just easily check the call sheet and call. And call those numbers that are put there. So most of the time I put a police station and a hospital. In
case anything happens, Apple, what is that anything that might happen? Give me a scenario on set and anything happened and we had to use that emergency contact.
Oh my. Myself, I've never been into one situation, but what I know, the reason why we put those contacts there, sometimes we shoot in exterior scenes. And of course, things can happen on set. Tuna move equipment, you're moving equipment, maybe something can be hurt. And that's why it's prudent enough to have set medic on standby.
Yes.
It's so prudent to have set medic on standby. But what if you don't have set medic on standby during that day? You see, you can be having set medic on standby. Alafu yetu siku yenye na miss, ndo something happens. So you are able to call those numbers and they're able to either come on set and do a CPR on somebody if something is not okay. Yes.
Okay, I'd just like to also add a scenario for you. There's this time on set. Is this a scenario? How would you have handled it?
Tell me.
So there's this time we were on set and we were shooting somewhere in Ndani with Taidhi, something like that. Then the lady, we had booked the location. She told us everything was okay. We came. Then we had an exterior shoot. And then some guys with guns came claiming that the DOCG police guys. And they took the camera and the camera guys. And me, I wasn't there. So me, I'm like the training strategy. So I was next location. Sinimwacha huko na walimu wengine. So tunaenda next do songe. So like if you're first AD and second AD.
I hear you.
Yeah, so I'm be getting calls now because call your emergency look at me with the lead trainer. So I get calls. I'm like, yo, we were here at some chief camp. We've been brought in. How would we have handled that situation? Is that the right time to use the emergency contracts, or
No.
what was the mistake at the beginning?
The mistake that happened at the beginning was you need to have a license for filming.
True. We are training.
And you show.
Yeah. So we came, it's just that it's like we went to the commissioner rather than the chief, and they hadn't communicated.
I see.
So this guy wasn't aware.
So there's a broken telephone.
Yeah. Is that one of those scenarios, those emergency contacts?
It might not help because I'm calling a police station, and yet now we have, because in that scenario, what I'm seeing power play. True. So somebody needs to be told, and because I was not told, so that's just power play happening. True. And when power play happens like that, because I've been in situations where power play really works, so you just need to come down to their level. You come down to their level and just like, I'm sorry, we are sorry, but this is what we did. Next time when we come back, we promise. Trust me. You just have to humble yourself, because at the end of the day, you've paid for that maybe location.
Yeah.
Having the team to come back,
already here.
It's a whole lot of money that's going to happen. You just have to humble yourself as an AD or your locations manager, and that's why I also have locations manager on standby.
Okay, so that's going to be our first tip, guys. When tumesema kwa industry yetu, tip number 1, if you want to be an AD. Najua maidi uko nje mnakuanga watu wakifua sana wengine wenyu.
Haifai kuwa hivyo by the way.
And
that's something we need to debunk.
Yeah.
For I know so many times they say for you to be a fast AD, you need to be
chap.
Yes, you need to be chap because time needs aggressiveness needs
choice.
Is a choice. Yeah. But this is what I say. Are you that person when you say it's a wrap in the evening? Are you the same person? Doesn't mean every day in the morning when you come on set, you have to wear this thing on you, an outfit called an AD. Yeah. And then when you say it's a wrap, you need to remove it. No, it's tiring.
I like it.
Be you.
Be real.
Be you and love people. When you love people on set, life becomes so easy.
Does this really work? Okay, let me ask you.
Because for me, I'd feel it in the morning before I start the day. They know me well. Me, I blast music. I put music when people are taking breakfast, nini. And then after the meeting, because we always have meeting before we start shooting. And now let's go professional way. But still, it's very much, I'm so approachable. I don't have to wear anything that is not collar. Just because I'm an AD.
Okay, so I like this color. I feel like your approach is quite different. It's very cool and calm and collected. But how would you handle situations where things are not going your way? Things are falling apart. How do you handle pressure?
I love it.
Yeah.
I always ask myself, is it out of my reach? You know, there are things that happen on set. No, there are things on set that you can control. You can control and you cannot control.
Yeah.
Oh, it is raining. I cannot control. So we just have to hold until maybe the rain comes down and then we continue shooting. Oh, maybe something has happened, like an actor's come late on set.
They're not picking up your calls.
They're not picking up my call. That one I can control. Why? I'll look at my scenes. What can be done? But again, my work as an AD is communicating. Now I need to tell each and every department, we are going to be late even in the starting. However much you said you're going to start at 8 a.m., we're going to start at 10. Because ule actor mwenye alikuwa anafaa kuingia maybe 11, ninamtoa home mapema, ndio akuje. And sometimes what I love doing, the first 4 scenes, I love telling those actors to come early.
Just in case
something happened.
Hey, Agnes, funny bamba. Guys, that's our second tip, my payment of batch. We're just 14 minutes into it. And for the second tip would be always have a backup. You see what she just did there? The first 4 scenes, she has all of them on set. In case any of them fails, we have 4 options to work with.
And when you swap up the scenes, make the actor know why.
Be aware. So that
I learned that the hard way.
I thought you've gone ahead and just answered my next question, which was going to be, what have you learned most important? What's the most important lesson you've learned working with people? because you work with people a lot and it's a lot of pressure. And being in a set 1 week, 2 with the same people, what have you learned?
One thing I've learned is everything will make you mad. Choose what will make you mad.
Ooh.
You don't have to give audience to each and everything that is happening. Sometimes just play cool. Let it go. But now when it figures, this is going to be a tsunami. Because another thing as an AD, we are supposed to see problems before they come. So I'm already mitigating.
You're preempting.
I'm preempting. I'm just saying, hapa kutakuwa na kashida. But sometimes you just like, because at the end of the day, let me tell you, I'll be on set with 50 people. These are different backgrounds.
True.
Maybe kuna mtu atajakula sapa.
Ukweli.
Maybe sijui kuna mtu amelala wapi. Maybe sijui kuna nini ja happen.
Tujaoga hygiene now.
Exactly. And I always say, when you come on set, it's like a funnel. Now, everything's going to be drained into one container.
They must be in the same.
They must be in the same. And what does that mean to me? I need to be in a space where I give people that environment of, I'm coming home to work. I'm not just coming to work. I'm just coming home to work. And one thing I've also learned is, imagine talk to people nicely. Imagine they hear you. You don't have to shout. Imagine they hear you.
You're talking like Joyce in there. You shout out Joyce. Stop shouting.
We love her. Shouting. Exactly. Imagine they hear you. Imagine they do.
I know. But sometimes, I don't know. Let me act like a devil advocate here for a minute. I've been that person who, I know there's a lot that happens when you encourage guys, but I've realized there are times where the cow needs to be pushed.
I get it. But also, it's the same way as they need to know where your boundaries are at.
So put clear
Imagine
boundaries.
I'll still call you if maybe you're on HOD, maybe it's semi for camera or something. I call you and tell you, Marcus, you're doing well. But here's the HOD, I need you to tell your people we need to rush up time.
I see what you've done.
I don't have a lot of time in this space. Like for IHAB, if I'm being told you're going to shoot between 1 to 2. And already I'm seeing it's already 1:15 and things are not up and we have a lot of things to do. Go to each and every HOD and just tell them, listen guys, I need you to help me work. Again, as an AD, you cannot work alone. I need everyone to back me up. And when they back me up,
everything would move perfectly. Mkini
support mnenda home mapema. There's also that.
So you being a woman and you're in leadership already, you've become a jury, you've won accolades. So I'd ask you, as a woman in a leadership position on set, what specific strength do you bring to the role and what challenges have you had to overcome?
I think I've gotten a lot of advice of, Kola, you need to be like this as an AD. You need to be like this as an AD. But I've gotten so comfortable to be the way I am because still deadlines are moving. I'm still being called to the same productions each and every time.
Yeah.
That means I am doing a good job.
Okay.
And I think it's just that, like, everyone has their own way of ADing. I'll come to your set and find you doing your AD the way you're going to do it. Imagine if it works for you, it works for you.
So your strength would be doing you?
My strength is doing me. And my strength is creating a very healthy environment.
And you've had to overcome the noise of other people telling you who you have to be, how you have to do it. You just decided. Yeah. I like that. That's a really, for me also it'd be a dope AD because I want an AD who doesn't have to come to the director or the cinematographer every time to confirm what's going on. I want an AD who can tell the director, yo, this is the next place and you're late.
So this is what I always do. We get into a location, we have to, and I just tell people, I go to light, how many minutes do you want? I need 15. How many minutes do you want for camera? I need 20. How many minutes do you want? 15, 20, fine. Guys, I'm going to give you 40 minutes. You will not hear my voice unless I'm cracking jokes in between. Because I also love cracking jokes in between. Unless I'm cracking jokes is when you're going to hear my voice. But now when it's 10 minutes to that 40 minutes, You still hear me say now, countdown has begun, guys. We need to go.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I had another question here for anyone who's aspiring, but we'll put that at the back end of the show. Who does the AD work with on set? Apart from everyone, who really are you working for?
Everyone.
Someone is watching this and they're probably trying to enter into the film industry. So, I'm a part of the AD. When you're AD, communication channel. Who talks to you? Who do you talk to? What are your powers?
First of all, you talk to everyone. You talk to everyone. All HODs are your friends.
All HODs are your friends.
All HODs. Because for me to schedule a scene, I need to confirm with wardrobe. Ile nguo ilishatoka kwa fundi ama bado? I need to confirm with location. Is that location locked? I need to confirm with art. Ile prop yenye tukwa tunasema, is it there? I need to confirm with so many people.
True.
I need to confirm with lighting. When you get into this location, how many hours will it take? Will you prefer I start with another scene? An exterior scene, so that when you're doing an exterior scene, mushaingia ndani, munaanza kulight up. So everyone on set, you work with everyone on set. And even to the least person, you work with them. And again, sorry, there's no least person on set. But even to the background actors, when sometimes things do happen, you've brought in an actor very early in the morning, and then maybe they end up shooting at 12. And things, I cannot control. But what can you do to that person? Tell them. Communicate. Because when you're not communicating, it breeds anxiety. When it breeds anxiety, it now brings restlessness on set. And then now we start having that kind of negative energy, brooming.
I know, we start, what is going on, confusion.
What is going on?
Mamas.
Yeah, so sometimes all it requires from us is just to communicate.
Earlier, before the podcast started, we were talking about the projects you've done. Would you just mention what are some of the projects you have worked on, and how was it, those different projects?
I've worked on Click Click Bang. I've worked on Real Houses of Nairobi. And you'll realize those are two genres. This is a reality and this is a drama.
Wait. And it's a full feature, Click Click Bang?
Yes, full feature film.
It's
And
on Netflix.
This another one is a reality show.
Also on Netflix.
It's not on
Showmax.
It's on Showmax.
Yeah.
I've worked on Tank and Tie on Showmax.
I've watched it.
I've worked on Agnese.
Agnese, I think I have. It's a red, the flyer has a head of a guy and then a red bag head.
Can't even remember.
I think. Yeah.
Yes, I've worked on Hula Baloo Estate, Grand Little Lie.
Showmax.
Yeah, I've worked on
Those
even Joyce's
projects.
feature film called Tipo. It was an amazing show we did. Also, I didn't mention I do theater as well.
Theater plays?
I do plays. I was once nominated for the Kenya Theatre Awards as the best supporting actress musical when we did Subira New musical show.
Oh, okay. So performance, like actually.
I perform, and also I work
okay.
behind the scenes for shows like Too Early for Birds.
So
We've
scripting,
done the
flow managing.
I'm just a production manager.
Okay.
So I've done Too Early for Birds for Tomboy edition.
Tomboy, yeah, he had it was quite a success. So Gadoni, isn't it?
Gadoni, you have my whole heart. Yes.
I think, okay. That's
so
really cool.
I've done Tomboya, I've done Badasari, and I'm still doing a lot. So you'll still see, for me, I'm still handling people both in theater and film, and even in live shows. Most of the time I do flow management. So it's just still people. Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Since 2018.
2018.
For assistant directing.
Okay. And when did you know? How, most questions, young creatives, when you're out, you meet them. How did you know you want to do this? Because me as a cinematographer, how did you know you want to become a cinematographer?
I hear you. So I went to a very good school called Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. And I met Mr. Manyara. And Mr. Manyara was teaching us a unit called directing. I did film directing. And so there was a sub-unit called the assistant director. And just the way he took us through that class, it was so beautiful. And when I joined in at Philit Production as an intern in 2018, I met Denise Kibisu. Oh, another hat I give to Denise. And Denise could tell me, Kola, every evening you need to come to my desk and we do a stop check. What worked for you today and what didn't work. And by that time we were doing a show called My Empress. And there was so much to learn. And immediately after that show, because I remember I was just told, you're going to come in as an intern for this project alone.
Yeah.
But I just continued being me. In spaces, Yeah,
I know.
Kidogo, I'm just being called after My Empress. Kola, you're coming in as an assistant producer to Hula Baloo Estate. I'm like, hold up. But all along, I've been held. I don't want to have selective amnesia. This Kola didn't build herself. So many people held my hands, from Phil, Abel, Denise, and Smalls. I love the way Smalls could AD on set. And I just decided, I want to do the way
like
you're doing.
Guy.
Because you're high energy on set, you're bigging up people. Nobody's feeling like they're walking on eggshells or needles.
Because you're around.
It's amazing. I have Abu Melita, I have Isaiah Evans. These are all people who have really helped PR. And I'm really so grateful. Yes. And also I've worked on documentaries as well as an AD. With Film Space Inc. They're doing a very good drive to help women who are going through FGM and early childhood marriages. By the executive producer is called Manasseh Chege. Yeah. Oh, he's doing amazing.
Documentary. So this is Kenya? You're traveling?
It's Kenya.
Where are you guys going? Where
It's
are you guys
Kenya.
doing it?
That's Kenya. Okay. And also as well as we did a very fire pilot. It's gonna come out. It's a fire show, but it was a fire pilot. I don't know if I'm making sense.
I get it.
Directed by none other than Gilbert Lucalia. Amazing brain to be at with on set.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just happy to have been able to be in spaces where people have allowed me to step on their shoulders.
It's a lot of
and that's
mentorship.
another thing I'm so keen on for me right now. People just coming on set to just make them feel you can do this. Yeah.
Energy never lie, and I really think like that's the same. That's not a lie. Hapo umegonga ndipo na hiyo, because if you're on set, even music videos, because even on TV, because my backstory is more TV, studio management, film and training classes. So energy yako it affect mtu.
Funny thing, so many people have come in to feel it as now interns. I have never met them. They just DM me in my Instagram, hi Kola, can I come over? I'm like, sorry, right now we are packs. But what I can do, can you come for a set visit for 2 days? Some have come for set visit and remained.
They keep coming back.
And they stayed there. Right now they're working there. And it's growth, You know, sometimes we fear to ask. I remember the first gig I ever asked somebody on Facebook was Back to Basics with Mwalimu Mbeki. And she was so kind to me. And she told me, come. And I remember being an intern for her production for 1 year. And then the next year, I was on stage with the big wigs acting on the debate.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's really the process. That's the entire journey.
Also, thanks to Daisy Temba. You see, for me, I constantly have names to
pin. In the industry, it's so warm. It's so welcoming. You're like covered. It's amazing.
I really have names to pin.
So, acha tuonge, although you've interned, now let's talk a bit of money.
Yeah.
So, what is your process? That would be... How do you handle your money after film or being paid on set? Do you invest? Let's not just talk about being paid on set. What do you do with the money? Because the biggest challenge for creatives is after being paid.
Can I say I'm still learning how to?
Sure, but what are you doing though?
What am I doing?
Yeah, although you're learning, what are you doing? What actions?
First of all, let me make it clear. I'm a freelance assistant director. And so there are rainy days.
Dry days for sure.
And there are dry days. And so we've learned for the rainy days to keep it for the dry days. But also, for me, I think majority of things is I've been able to do some personal stuffs that I do at the back end on the side.
Do you want to mention, or they're not in the same career lane?
No, it's the same career line.
I know.
So when I'm not in film, I'm in theater.
Theater. You've already mentioned this though.
When I'm not in theater, I'm in live events. Now you see, it's always a loop.
So live events, why you?
Floor managing.
Enter next.
It's always a loop. Okay. And when I'm not doing all this, I'm writing.
Okay, diverse. I think that was episode 4 to Luambia, around the same area. So you always write. You also write content.
I do write. Right now, I'm on a workshop with IKAPA, and we've gone to Nigeria to just write. It's called a script development. Ideally, your script is taken in for a workshop, and you know what happens in a workshop? Everything is being removed and towed out for it to now come back in.
Together in this house. It's called, there's always a method to the madness.
Yes.
So, but I know, so since you brought writing into this, I'd like to ask, because locally, even me, I feel for me as a creative and a director, cinematographer, our stories really don't have that. Most sets have been, or I've interacted with just observing. I find the director not directing the talent, they end up directing the cinematographers, they end up directing the light guys rather than directing the actual talent actors. Or the script. So it ends up having an issue for me. I'm like, hey, why are you doing my job, man? See, you focus on your talent.
Oh, so, I've never made that. That's so unprofessional.
Yeah, what? You do sticking your fingers into my work. I'm me telling you to do your job. Which one? Please tell me, what is unprofessional? The director directing me or me directing the director?
Ideally, the director will come in and tell you the shots that they want.
For sure.
Okay?
For sure.
But now...
The whole time.
But now, not the whole time.
You get...
Because you also have your mind of your own, and there's some styles you have to put in.
I think I need to explore and just go to nice sets, because I've been going to sets where I feel you're a cinematographer directing. Thank you. I will honor that invite. You will see me there, guys.
Actually, we're doing a feature film called What the Health coming on very soon.
Call me on set. I'd like to come through and just have a vibe. I can do even UAD number 2, BTS, anything. And I have my own thing set up, but... Apart from that, let's not digress.
But
people
should have freedom.
Yeah, as creatives, I want like a director who that writing aspect.
And you know where there's that? One thing I truly love with Philit set. I've been lucky enough to go to different sets and work for them.
Yeah, I wanted you to bring that.
But one thing I love with Philit set is before we start any project, we give a lot of time to pre-production. And so we do a fast reading. And then after fast reading, the next time we meet, we do something called a pitch deck.
Okay.
And
together?
Pitch deck. Your story. Your story. So you, as a production design, you're telling us, this is the look and feel.
Everyone is there.
The lighting person will give us their look and feel. Even the director will tell us what they are aiming for. And even for me, I'll tell people, now my kind of schedule will come like this.
This is time we're starting.
Everyone is going to do their pitch deck.
But it's a problem. I feel like looking at, I'm not saying it's just once of the industries I've been in, but looking at the production qualities you are bringing out, technical aspects imeiva. But the emotional aspect, they make me cry, they make me laugh, they make me toka kwa nyuma yako aspect, that bringing to life is still quite lacking. I'd say that.
I get you. I've worked with Sana with Phil, and also I've worked with Gilbert Lucalia. I've worked with Smalls as a director, and so as to MK, another amazing person. And do not tell the director, do not tell the actor what to do.
What do you do? What should you do?
For example, I'm directing you here. And in the scene, maybe the one-liner says, you're supposed to break down towards the end.
Oh, towards the end.
In theater,
I'm in character, so direction.
I get it. In theater, we always say, that moment when you want to cry and you don't want to cry, now that is acting. But when you give me, I don't want to do this, that is plastic acting. But that moment when I see you, I see tears, but they don't want to come out. Now that's the moment you're supposed to suck it all in. And most of the time, what I also love telling people is, when you are mad, take some time off from being mad and just ask yourself, so how does this person, Marcus unakuwaga juu kikuwa mad? Exactly. So add on to that character, you know.
So give them a chance to add life. Like
give them creative freedom to add things.
I think this started off from you script writing into Nigeria.
Do not domesticate.
Nisi change kwa yangu, ni force fanye venye naona.
Do not stand on the way of your actor.
Let them be who they are and then add.
Let them be who they are. Okay. They'll surprise you.
Okay.
Yes.
Tugonge sharp. So rates.
Oh, we did finish money?
Yeah, we talked about Tukasama. Then you doing script writing on the side, all these gigs.
Yeah.
Did you want to add?
Yeah. Again, for the dry and rainy seasons, I know sometimes it's chaotic. Sometimes you'll end up using everything that you had for the rainy seasons to the dry season. And now when another rainy season comes, you're starting from zero.
True.
And just that's how the loop of things look like. And I don't want to dismiss that. I don't want to behave like I come from a different planet where it doesn't occur to me. It does. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much for that also. Just to open up the eyes, I need to not stay in one box, just expand but push one, still have a brand. Explore. In terms of rate, I'd like you to also give us a range, because also I get calls, as I told you, training people, younging with work, young creatives, just to inspire or even just to encourage, nudge, come through. They normally ask you, how should I charge? What should be my package? What are you charging for? The other day I had this opportunity to just indulge with a bit of music recording artists, and they wanted music videos. And they want one music video. And me, I'm more of a marketing strategist. I would not a videographer or just a cinematographer. I'd like to hold your hand from start till the end, so that if we don't end up saying, hey, ulinishutia video, haikufanya kitu, because you didn't know how to apply it to the social media or the right platforms, or when we were shooting, it wasn't entirely planned appropriately. So I sent my package, nikamwambia venye nimecharge, what I'm thinking of charging them, and pre-production, production, post-production, marketing and distribution, and then a bit of consulting here and there. Then I gave him a package, but he's like, how can I make this money back as an investing music video? I'm like, I've already broken it down for you to see how we can monetize in terms of, are you earning even on YouTube? Then it's like, I'm earning. You know, if you earn 1 million views is equals to $1,000. So most def, if you pay me, let's say 50K, and you're already earning, and this 3 videos, they don't even give you 1. I give you, let's say 3. I'm overworking. So,
you are.
Because that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Because my competition is probably sleeping somewhere. So let's beat them. So my rates, I normally break it down like that. So for you as an AD, what would be the range salary expectation if someone is watching and they're like, yo, tachaaje? No nalipisha nini?
Okay.
Quick to tell me a range. Don't be too detailed also. Carry on as a corner watch. Nataka tunadhani watch so tucheze chini. Just give me a flat range.
But also, I'll just walk you through it.
Okay.
What genre are you working on? Not even genre. What is it?
It's a documentary.
If it's a documentary, if it's a short film, if it's a TVC, if it's a series, you'll realize it has a very different range of
scope of work. Yeah.
So again, scope of work is something also to look at. Also, you're looking at who is employing you, who is the executive producer. You know, those are the things to look at. As an AD, I'll just give you the breakdown of what I'll not necessarily give the range of money.
It's a beginner. You talk to me like I'm starting, I'm fresh. Roughly, just helping me to.
Vitu may change. Stacking Risho under the bus one day.
Zero pressure. Let me tell you, the best place to talk from is from your perspective.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think when I was starting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a nice way to put it.
When I was starting, I was starting as an intern, and I remember, I was billing per day. I was billing per day. I was billing per day. That was another project. It was not a Philit project. It was another project that we were doing, and I was billing it per day. And I remember I was being paid, when I was starting, I was being paid 7,000 per day.
7K,
Yeah.
Beginning, this time you're interning, Cinda?
Yeah, because I was interning, and then I got into a second AD. So I was interning as well, being a second AD. And my work entirely was all about breaking down of scripts and schedules. And of course, with time, with experience, and with earning it, the price changes. Yes.
Okay. Breaking down of scripts and schedules, Cinda? Roughly, too.
That's the work of a second AD. But most of the time, Kenyan sets, we have a first user, a second AD. Yeah, because of the budget.
Okay, so in terms of culture also, going to school and all this, I'd ask you, what mistakes as an AD have you unlearned? Kuna zile vitu unafundishwanga shule, but then you come out here, it doesn't apply. Ni nini uli learn from school, but you haven't applied, or you had to learn it a new
Shouting.
way? Shouting.
Please don't shout on set.
Were you told to shout in school, Kwani?
They didn't tell us to shout, but they made it feel like you need to be felt. And AD need to be felt on set.
Oh my
like
God.
Even in the morning, even before you say a thing, people need to run. No. No.
That's a lie, eh?
That's a lie.
Oh my God, I am one of those people. I am one of those. I've just seen myself that because
That's a lie.
I have seen myself shouting on set, and it works because I'm working. I don't know, but anyway,
That's
I like
a
that
lie.
it's debatable too.
That's a
but for her,
lie.
it doesn't work. For Agnes Kola, she said that's not her way.
It's not my way of doing things.
That's not what she does.
Yes, and then also this I've unlearned it myself. Familiarism of scripts. I will say, just because I have done so many feature films, now when I get a new script on my desk, I'll still handle it the same way I handle the rest. Give yourself room to bring new things on that script. And what does new things look like? Right now we have ChatGPT. Learn more. Constantly be coachable. Be coachable. The moment you will say, Ninajua, please close your books and go home.
Ladies and
pack
gentlemen,
your things and go home.
Boys and girls, that's a third tip from Agnes Kola. Be
coachable.
Be coachable. Learn every time consistently. And she talked about AI. So she just brought it up. How do you incorporate AI into your role as an AD also?
For me, in Akwaga, most of the time, I look at it even how to break down
the script.
And just not, I love breaking down manually, by the way.
Okay.
I don't use softwares and all. But utapata, sometimes you have a script that has all the day scenes. Then you just go into AI and ask, hey, I have a script that has all the day scenes. How should I break this down? And AI will tell you, now you need to check which scenes will be done in the morning, which scenes will be done when the sun is scorching, and which scenes will be done when the sun has gone down, so that you have that continuity. And those are the things that you get. Sometimes even you can ask AI how to handle people on set, different scenarios. And one thing I love about AI is that it gives you actionable steps.
True.
On how to work around it, on how to handle it. But for me, when it comes to breakdown and tentative, I love my papers. I love my pencils. I love my marker pens. I love the smell of everything and the color code and notes, apocando. So, yeah.
I know you're seeing me make a face because I can't draw to save my life. I can't, but AI came through. So for me as a cinematographer, also as a business owner or founder, I always like presenting storyboards and mood boards to make my work easier.
So beautiful.
Imagine previously,
because even that's the same thing that happens now when we do pitch deck at Philit. AIs are coming through and it is just showing us how it can look like. It doesn't have to look the same way, but it gives a look and feel. So, this is kind of picture we are going for, this kind of whatever we are going for. So, yeah.
As you're winding up, still on that convo of AI, have you watched the new documentary by BBC, Girls in Dubai? Have you gotten the chance?
Not yet.
So there's this documentary, and it's just how ladies in Dubai are being treated. You know, those socialite aspect, going there, traveling. Then there's one who committed this. She jumped off That's what it's saying, but it wasn't her. Even now is when they're doing the investigation on that moment, on that topic of AI. Previously when you're doing such sensitive documentaries, people want to hide their faces. Traditional methods, we normally do silhouettes. Clean, you don't see their faces. They use the AI to hide their faces. You could definitely see her, but it's not her face. I thought that was really cool. I was like, whoa, that's really nice now.
And there was there's something I was listening to a podcast. I can't really remember which podcast was this, but it said AI has not come to take your jobs, but it has come to take your job.
Yeah, if you don't update or you don't upgrade or you don't practice or learn.
Now the unlearning part, the learning part. Just learn how to incorporate it, and you'll still remain now at those levels where things are moving.
True.
Because there's no way utatumia AI na nkose kutumia AI na tumitwa the same job. Utapiga presentation moja hatari and then exactly.
As you wind up, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Agnes. I'd like to ask, what's one piece of advice you'd give a woman who's aspiring to be a director or assistant director in the Kenyan film industry?
One piece of advice.
Utamwambia nini? We can just look into the eyes there.
I think what I can say is, because so many women have gone before us and still doing it, you can still do it.
It is possible. I like it.
It's possible. We are here. I'm also in the journey of doing it. And trust me, I'm still learning to unlearn and learn.
Okay.
And come we learn together. Yes.
Looking back, what's the principle or rule you follow as an AD that you wish you knew and started earlier, when you were earlier?
That I wish I knew.
Looking back, what is the principle or rule you follow as an AD that you wish you knew when you started?
Believing in myself.
Confidence.
Yes.
When you started, you weren't confident?
I was, but I felt it was...
There's no technical. I'm thinking more of like, what have you learned that you didn't know?
You're saying technicality. Me, I thought it was me. Hapo ni mingi sana. Hapo ni mingi. I've learned technical sana. Of course, I learned technical in school. But now coming on set, it's a whole different thing. When I hear DOP say I'm going to use a dolly, nasemaga game over. Hapa nitaongeza 15 minutes. Those are the things I've learned. So imeacha kunifanya na feel frustrated when I keep on saying, but your 20 minutes are over.
Siko
naelewa mbona. But right now when they tell me we need to add an additional light over there, I know how long it's gonna take. Because even me, I've learned how to do that lighting kidogo. So I've learned to put myself in their shoes completely. And so it's less frustrating. Yeah.
Okay, Agnes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think it's been 40 minutes in. Is there anything you'd like to tell the audience? Any project you'd like to mention before we close? And where can we find you on social media?
Oh my God.
Portfolio.
Projects we're working on were the health. The Philit Productions. And also for the Film Space Inc., they're doing the documentaries on Go Love My Daughters. That's a fight against FGM, early marriages and all. You can find them on Instagram as well. And where you can find me is Kola _ film. Kola Agnes film. Okay, it's Jackie Vito. But I know Facebook is Agnes Kola. but I know IG. It's somewhere there around Kola film. Yeah. Kola Agnes film. Yes. Kitu kama hiyo. Sorry guys.
Agnes, I'm trying to look for you. You said Kola Agnes Films.
Yeah.
That's one?
IG.
Kola Agnes.
Yeah, let's talk.
Yes. Kola _ Films. Yes, this is you. I just followed you, Kola.
Thank you. Let's talk. Come for set visit. Let's share. Yeah. And again, what can I say? Don't have selective amnesia. We are people because other people allowed us to be here. Yes.
Thank you so much, and I think you've come to the end of the session. I am the man. I'm Marcus Garvey. Pasa. I'm the man. I'm your man. And Marcus Garvey is the name, but you can call me Uncle Marcus. For today's session, it's been really wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed. We've given you some tips. Hapo kwa comments nitakuandikia pia kwa description. You're gonna know. You can follow me at Uncle Marcus Nexus. That's on YouTube. This is African Real Insights podcast, guys. And umesikia nishaambiwa niende Philit TV internship, lakini tutaenda set visit. Thank you so much, Kola. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm hoping I can get to see you after we do the set visit. Probably take some photos and we do a debrief on how that was.
I'm telling you.
And they can testify.
And then they come back here.
She doesn't shout on set.
Exactly. And then we come back here and now do a whole episode.
A new episode.
It will be amazing.
And this is the close of the session. Thank you, guys. If you really enjoyed and you've watched till the end, comment Set Life opportunity. Sama Set Life? Set Life. Comment Set Life if you watch till the end. Thank you, guys. Ciao. Peace out.
Ciao.
God. Thank you so much, Kola. High five.
That was so amazing.
Cool,
This is African Real Insights podcast, where we talk about the process and business behind film and TV content production, hosted by Uncle Marcus.